Hi, dear friends. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to tell you about the essential English writing techniques. Please subscribe to my channel, like, and comment. Let's get started. Write like a native, essential English writing techniques. Writing in English with the fluency and precision of a native speaker is a goal for many non-native writers. Achieving this level of proficiency requires an understanding of various writing techniques, an expansive vocabulary, and a keen sense of language mechanics. This comprehensive guide will explore the essential techniques and tips needed to write like a native English speaker. By mastering these elements, you can enhance your writing style, clarity, and effectiveness, whether for academic purposes, professional communication, or creative storytelling. Mastering sentence structure. A hallmark of native English writing is the effective use of varied sentence structures. Understanding and employing different types of sentences can make your writing more engaging and dynamic. Let's delve into each type and explore their usage. Simple sentences. Simple sentences convey clear and direct ideas. They consist of a single independent clause with a subject and a predicate. Simple sentences are powerful tools for making straightforward statements and emphasizing important points. Example: the sun rises in the east. Usage: use simple sentences to convey clear, direct thoughts and to emphasize key points in your writing. They are especially useful in introductions and conclusions to establish and reinforce main ideas. Compound sentences. Compound sentences connect two independent clauses using conjunctions such as and, but, or so. This structure is useful for linking related ideas and showing the relationship between them. Example: the sun rises in the east, and it sets in the west. Usage: employ compound sentences to connect related ideas and provide balance in your writing. They help in showing cause and effect, contrasting points, or simply adding additional information without the need for separate sentences. Complex sentences. Complex sentences include one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. This structure allows for the expression of more detailed and nuanced thoughts. Dependent clauses often start with subordinating conjunctions like although, because, since, or when. Example: although the sun rises in the east, the sky often appears more colorful in the west at sunset. Usage: use complex sentences to add depth to your writing by providing background information, reasons, or conditions related to the main idea. They help in explaining the context and adding layers of meaning to your sentences. Compound complex sentences. Compound complex sentences combine elements of compound and complex sentences. They contain at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. This structure is useful for conveying complex ideas and relationships between them. Example: although it was raining, we decided to go hiking, and we enjoyed the fresh air. Usage: utilize compound complex sentences to articulate intricate ideas and elaborate on multiple related points within a single sentence. They are particularly effective in detailed descriptions, analyses, and arguments. Expanding your vocabulary. A robust vocabulary is crucial for writing like a native speaker. It allows for more precise and varied expression, enabling you to convey your thoughts and ideas more effectively. Reading widely. Reading a diverse range of materials, books, articles, essays exposes you to new words and contexts. This practice not only enhances your vocabulary but also helps you understand how words are used in different scenarios. Strategy: make a habit of reading daily from various genres and sources. Pay attention to unfamiliar words and phrases, and make note of them for later review. Over time, you will naturally incorporate these new words into your writing. Using a thesaurus. A thesaurus is a valuable tool for finding synonyms and avoiding repetitive language. However, it's important to choose synonyms that fit the context and convey the intended meaning accurately. Strategy: when writing, consult a thesaurus to find alternatives to commonly used words. Ensure that the synonyms you choose are appropriate for the context and maintain the tone and meaning of your original sentence. Learning word families. Understanding word families, or groups of words derived from a common root, can expand your vocabulary. For example, the word family for act includes action, active, actor, and activity. Strategy: focus on learning the root words and their various forms. This will help you recognize and use related words more effectively, enhancing both your vocabulary and your understanding of word formation. Mastering punctuation. Correct punctuation is essential for clear and professional writing. Each punctuation mark has specific rules and functions, and mastering their use is crucial for effective communication. Commas, comma symbol. Commas indicate pauses, separate items in a list, and set off non-essential information. Proper comma usage enhances readability and prevents confusion. Example: she bought apples, oranges, and bananas. Usage: use commas to separate items in a list, set off introductory elements, and insert pauses where necessary to improve the flow of your writing. Periods, dot symbol. Periods end declarative sentences and indicate full stops. They are the most fundamental punctuation marks in English writing. Example: he completed his assignment. Usage: use periods to mark the end of a complete thought or statement. This helps in creating clear and concise sentences. Semicolons, winky face. Semicolons link closely related independent clauses and separate items in a list that already contain commas. They are useful for showing a closer connection between ideas than a period would. Example: she loves classical music, her brother prefers jazz. Usage: employ semicolons to link independent clauses that are closely related or to separate items in a complex list. They help in maintaining clarity and coherence in your writing. Colons, colon symbol. Colons introduce lists, explanations, or quotations. They signal that what follows is directly related to the preceding clause. Example: he needs to buy 3 things: bread, milk, and eggs. Usage: use colons to introduce lists, elaborate on a point, or present quotations. They help in emphasizing the importance of the information that follows. Practicing conciseness. Concise writing is clear and effective. It involves expressing ideas without unnecessary words, making your writing more powerful and easier to read. Eliminating redundancies. Redundant words and phrases add no additional meaning and should be removed. Concise writing involves saying more with less. Example, in order to can be shortened to. Strategy, review your writing for redundant expressions and unnecessary words. Aim to simplify your sentences without losing the intended meaning. Using active voice. Active voice is more direct and vigorous than passive voice. It places the subject of the sentence at the forefront, making your writing more engaging and dynamic. Example, the committee approved the plan is stronger than the plan was approved by the committee. Strategy, rewrite passive sentences in the active voice where possible. This enhances clarity and makes your writing more assertive. Avoiding filler words. Words like very, really, and actually often add little meaning and can be omitted. Concise writing minimizes the use of filler words. Example, she was very happy can be simplified to she was happy. Strategy, identify and remove filler words from your writing. Focus on using precise language to convey your ideas effectively. Embracing idioms and colloquialisms. Idioms and colloquialisms can make your writing sound more natural and fluent. However, they should be used appropriately and sparingly to avoid confusion. Common idioms. Idioms are phrases whose meanings are not literal but understood through common usage. They add color and expressiveness to your writing. Example, break the ice means to initiate conversation in a social setting. Strategy, learn and incorporate common idioms into your writing to make it more relatable and engaging. Be mindful of the context and ensure that your audience will understand the idiom. Colloquial language. Colloquial language includes informal expressions and contractions, making writing feel more conversational. It can add warmth and personality to your writing. Example, don't instead of do not and gonna instead of going to. Strategy, use colloquial language in appropriate contexts, such as personal blogs, casual emails, or dialogues in creative writing. This helps in creating a friendly and approachable tone. Revising and editing. Revising and editing are crucial steps in the writing process. They ensure that your writing is clear, coherent, and free of errors. First draft. Focus on getting your ideas down without worrying too much about perfection. The first draft is all about exploring your thoughts and organizing them into a coherent structure. Strategy, write freely and avoid self-censorship during the initial draft. Concentrate on developing your ideas and establishing a logical flow. Review for clarity. Ensure your message is clear and your ideas flow logically. Clarity is essential for effective communication. Strategy, after completing your first draft, review it for clarity. Check if each paragraph supports your main thesis and if your ideas are presented in a logical order. Consider if the transitions between paragraphs are smooth and if your arguments are well supported. Proofread. Check for grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors. Proofreading is the final step in the editing process and is essential for producing polished writing. Strategy, use tools like Grammarly or Hemingway for assistance, but also manually review your work. Pay attention to common errors and ensure that your writing adheres to standard English conventions. Understanding cultural contexts. Writing like a native involves understanding cultural nuances and contexts. Being aware of cultural differences can enhance your writing and make it more appropriate for your audience. Context matters. Some phrases or idioms may not translate well across cultures. Be mindful of your audience and their cultural background. Strategy: research the cultural context of your audience and avoid using idioms or expressions that may be unfamiliar or confusing. Tailor your writing to ensure it is relevant and understandable to your readers. Audience awareness. Tailor your writing style to your audience, whether it's formal or informal. Understanding your audience's expectations and preferences is key to effective communication. Strategy: consider the purpose and audience of your writing. Use formal language for business reports and academic papers, and informal language for personal blogs and casual emails. Adjust your tone, vocabulary, and style to match the expectations of your audience. Conclusion: writing like a native English speaker is an attainable goal with the right techniques and practice. By mastering sentence structure, expanding your vocabulary, using correct punctuation, practicing conciseness, embracing idioms, revising and editing your work, and understanding cultural contexts, you can significantly improve your writing skills. Remember, consistency and practice are key. Keep writing, reading, and learning, and you will find yourself writing with greater fluency and confidence. With dedication and perseverance, you can achieve a native level of proficiency in English writing and communicate your ideas effectively to a global audience. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on my channel for more stories and tips on learning English. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to continue this adventure together.